Hello everyone, thanks for joining us for Wild Moose Encounter Caught on Camera. In today's video, you'll witness a collection of rare encounters between people and wild moose, featuring unforgettable moments and unexpected situations captured on camera. A moose suddenly rams a pickup truck before chasing us down the road. An aggressive bull moose appears in the middle of town during the rut.
Yeah, we just had a part of our group is off out chasing.
Brave fishermen rescue a moose that is struggling to stay afloat.
Back and forth, back and forth. Come on, get, go in the bush.
Look at that.
A curious moose licks a parked car. A stranded moose calf is reunited with its mother. A moose calf trapped in a barbed wire fence is discovered and rescued just in time by local residents.
Oh, poor thing.
A family rescues a stranded moose calf stuck in deep mud. Kind-hearted rescuers work together to save a moose that has fallen through thin ice on a lake in Alaska. A young moose is rescued from the ice and safely returned to the wild. During the rutting season, an aggressive bull moose charges into a parked Mercedes. A moose casually crosses a city street.
Okay, right over there.
A moose becomes trapped on a railroad bridge as an oncoming train approaches, forcing it to make a dramatic last-second escape. Three moose unexpectedly appear in a family's backyard.
Just like my cat, just for long enough, he'll scurry away.
A couple narrowly avoids coming face to face with both a bear and a moose within moments of each other. A playful moose calf has fun running through a backyard sprinkler.
Can you get a picture?
A heartwarming encounter with a friendly moose in Maine. A frightened moose suddenly bolts past us after becoming trapped.
Come on.
A man calmly pets a moose that has brought traffic to a standstill.
Come here. Come here.
A playful moose splashes around in the water, delighting a group of children. A Ring doorbell camera captures a moose casually strolling down a sidewalk in Anchorage. A moose crosses the street using a marked crosswalk in Palmer, Alaska. moose causes a major traffic backup, forcing commuters to stop and wait. A playful moose calf enjoys running through a backyard sprinkler.
Nah.
Guys. Dude, what is that guy doing? I don't know.
A bull moose charges at a man and his dog in Pine Brook Park.
This guy, I don't know what he is doing over there.
Well,
I don't know, what do you think, a couple years old?
A little girl is thrilled to spot a moose walking down the street. During the snowy season, a moose casually strolls along the plowed streets of Seward, Alaska. Covered in snow, a moose calmly blends into traffic on the streets of Anchorage. Dogs chase a moose through a front yard until the moose suddenly turns the tables and chases them back. A terrified man finds himself standing just feet away as two bull moose crash into a fierce fight. A moose curiously licks a pickup truck in Canada. A man sleeps right through the moment a moose quietly walks past him in Breckenridge. Safety crews rescue a young moose trapped on the ice and help it return safely to the wild. A rare and heartwarming encounter with a friendly moose. rare and heartwarming encounter with a friendly moose. A moose suddenly attacks a woman and kicks her in the head on a city street. A rare, friendly encounter with a moose? A moose suddenly charges at hikers on a trail. A young bull moose walks around with a tree branch tangled in its antlers. A cow moose crosses the road near the entrance to the Grand Canyon. Fishermen rescue a struggling moose from the water just in time.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Keep going.
A moose becomes stranded on a roadway before running along the highway with a police vehicle following behind. A young bull moose with partially broken antlers unexpectedly appears near a residential neighborhood in Florence, man rescues a moose after its antlers become tangled in a tire swing. A moose suddenly charges across the road directly in front of a vehicle in Alaska. A moose suddenly chases a person in Palmer. Two bull moose battle fiercely, tearing up a yard and damaging a parked vehicle in Alaska.
No! You're... Oh.
Two bull moose engage in a fierce fight, destroying a yard and damaging a car in Alaska.
They're freaking...
A moose trapped in a roadside fence in Sweden frees itself with a spectacular leap.
You got it, boys. Just hang in there for a minute. Now we'll get this other one. There we go.
A moose calmly crosses the road. A moose leisurely strolls right beside a home in Fairbanks. A moose calmly crosses the road. A snowmobiler narrowly escapes when a moose suddenly charges at high speed. People in Norway rescue a moose trapped on a frozen lake.
Skönt.
Two kayakers rescue a baby moose stranded near a dangerous waterfall.
Get up!
A snowmobiler narrowly escapes after a moose suddenly charges toward him at high speed. A moose suddenly charges after a group of mountain bikers. A moose cools off by relaxing in a backyard swimming pool. Two unusually friendly and curious moose stop by to visit a home. A moose casually strolls near a school in a residential neighborhood in Alaska. A mother moose and her calf are safely escorted off a highway. A moose calmly crosses the street at a marked crosswalk in Palmer, Alaska. A moose suddenly charges after a group of mountain bikers. A moose is rescued after becoming trapped on thin ice.
One, two, three. Hang in there, moose.
Local residents work together to rescue a moose that falls through the ice on Alaska's Chena River.
O kurwa, hopa, hop.
Uh-oh.
Idzie.
A bull moose struggles to free itself from a fence. Kind-hearted rescuers work together to save a moose that has fallen through thin ice on a lake in Alaska.
Just come here.
So cute. She had a baby moose in her car. Hey, little guy.
A brave mother moose protects her calf from a pursuing grizzly bear.
Keep going, Moose.
A moose casually strolls through a campground in Rocky Mountain National Park. A curious moose watches children playing on a backyard trampoline. A moose suddenly charges after a group of mountain bikers.
Yeah, so that will heal?
That will heal. I want to break the leg though when you pull it up in there.
Good, she'll be done.
behind them.
You know? We give her a little.
A moose stops to listen as a young boy plays the piano. A moose suddenly chases a golfer on a course in Sweden. A mountain biker unexpectedly encounters a moose in Kincaid Park, Alaska. A close-up look at a giant bull moose in Anchorage, Alaska. A friendly, close encounter with a gentle moose.
All right.
Poor thing.
A family rescues a stranded moose calf trapped in deep mud.
Yep.
A group of cyclists stops to give a thirsty moose calf a drink of water.
Yeah, he's more than a day old. Look back over it.
A wild moose appears on a hiking trail in Colorado. A group of cyclists unexpectedly encounters a cow moose and her two calves on a trail in Algonquin Park. A rare and friendly encounter with a wild moose in Kananaskis country, Alberta, Canada.
Should I put this down?
A moose family enjoys playing under a lawn sprinkler.
That's mommy.
A moose accidentally falls through thin ice. During the rut, an aggressive bull moose takes out its frustration on a Mercedes parked along the street.
Oh God. You
A
guys-
moose suddenly charges and kicks a woman in the head on a city street.
You should give him a
Oh, hey.
A moose unexpectedly attacks hikers on a trail. A distressed moose calf desperately calls out for its mother.
Where you?
Mama, oh, she.
A Ring doorbell camera captures a young moose repeatedly licking a front porch before nearly coming face to face with a neighbor's dog. A playful moose calf has fun running through a backyard sprinkler.
Oh, hello. Oh my God.
A massive moose suddenly charges at a snowmobiler. A stray moose wandering through town is chased by police and guided out of the residential area. A hungry moose wanders into a supermarket in Canada. A young moose becomes trapped along the Alaska Highway and repeatedly tries to jump over the guardrail. Two bull moose crash into parked vehicles after slamming into each other during an intense antler battle in a residential yard. A moose calmly crosses the road. A snowmobiler is attacked by a moose in Jackman, Tasmania. A rare moment captures a moose shedding its antlers right in front of the camera. A protective cow moose charges at a dog walker to defend her calf. A wildlife researcher is unexpectedly charged by a young moose. A mother moose and her 2 calves casually stroll across a backyard in Alaska. A friendly moose pays a surprise visit to a family in Alaska. An unexpected encounter with a remarkably friendly cow moose.
She's doing the cafe too, but there's another one.
A trapped moose is rescued after becoming entangled in a playground swing set. A group of cyclists is suddenly charged by a moose in Kincaid Park, Anchorage, Alaska.
Dude, what is that guy doing? Uh-oh. I don't know what he is doing over there.
A cow moose unexpectedly charges at a man after coming ashore at Keystone Resort, Colorado.
Not so sure about that.
A close encounter with a moose standing beside a road in Quebec. Two dogs chase a curious moose away from a home's property.
Come here. He's right here.
A moose calmly blocks traffic on a busy highway. A giant bull moose is spotted in Grand Teton National Park.
Shit. Holy shit.
A cross-country skier and his dog are suddenly chased by a moose. A group of snowmobilers rescues a moose buried deep in heavy snow. A snowmobiler unexpectedly encounters a moose while riding through Maine. A massive moose effortlessly clears 2 fences before approaching people at close range. A mountain biker unexpectedly encounters a moose in Kincaid Park, Alaska. A young bull moose appears with a tree branch tangled in its antlers. A young bull moose walks around with a tree branch tangled in its antler. A playful moose calf enjoys running through a backyard sprinkler. A moose becomes trapped on a railroad bridge as an oncoming train approaches, forcing it to make a dramatic last-second escape.
Come on, miss.
A moose rams into a pickup truck before turning and chasing us.
We're gone.
Out of the road, moose.
A moose sprints across the road, stumbles, then quickly gets back on its feet.
There you go. Poor moose.
A giant cow moose calmly feeds beside a family's garage. A cow moose crosses the road near the entrance to the Grand Canyon.
We got water.
Out of the road, moose.
A moose sprints across the road, stumbles, then quickly gets back on its feet.
Oh, moose. Poor moose.
To see where he is.
A curious cat approaches a pair of twin moose calves and their mother in Alaska. A playful moose calf splashes around in the water near the New Hampshire-Maine border. A moose attacks a dog.
They're slippery, boys.
4 people work together to rescue an abandoned moose calf and bring it to safety.
Come on, miss.
A moose rams into a pickup truck before turning and chasing us. A mountain biker unexpectedly encounters a moose in Kincaid Park, Alaska.
Wait.
moose unexpectedly attacks a young girl after tourists feed it in a national park in Russia. A moose safely crosses the road using a designated wildlife crossing in Anchorage, Alaska.
Oh my goodness!
Did not like the nail that just ran into the door.
A giant cow moose calmly feeds beside a family's garage. A distressed moose calf cries out, desperately calling for its mother. Two bull moose violently lock antlers in a roadside creek in Alaska. A Ring doorbell camera captures a moose wandering into a family's front yard. A wild moose chases a person.
Probably really slippery too, this road.
A protective mother moose fiercely defends her newborn twin calves.